Yup, it's me. Welcome back, everybody. Today's star of this video, Shunguang. I don't know how to properly pronounce stuff that are like in Chinese, so forgive me. Don't mind the fact that I'm probably just gonna call her Xiaoguang for a majority of the video because that's what they call her in the game. Now, I am making this video a little bit early, like, as you can tell. Dylan is, well, still here. She's got, like, a week, but at the same time, this patch is, like, 10 days shorter than a usual patch is or something like that. Not entirely sure why they're doing that for this one, because it gives hardly any time to, like, grind and save gems, especially if you're pulling for either Dylan or Banyue, which I am not doing. I have pulled way too much recently. And, speaking of which, yeah, Yidhari is here. I knew I was gonna make a video about her. I know I said I was gonna make a video about her, but I didn't, and the reason why was because I was really sick during the time where she came out, and then not only that, I had to deal with some outside of recording stuff, like I literally had jury duty, and then I also had to deal with trying to get all of the Nefer video edited as well, so yeah. Yidhari is here. She's lovely. I love her a lot, but there's no video about her. I apologize. Maybe this video will make up for it. Side stuff aside, why am I getting Ya Shunguang, huh? Well, physical characters are awesome. I think she's cool. I think she's gonna be really strong, because after all, she is a Void Hunter. And not only that, but I also have kind of made a vow, kind of similar like what I do with Genshin, where I want to pull for every single one of the Archons, and I guess Archon tier characters, seeing as how, well, Columbina got drip marketed yesterday or something like that. With this game, I want to pull all of the characters who are Void Hunters or have, like, the variations of elements, if that makes sense. So, obviously, like, the first one that we got was Miyabi with her Frost element, and then the only other character that we have that's like that is Yishuan with her ink. I don't remember what it's called, but it's Ether. Now, I'm pretty sure with Ya Shunguang, her element is physical, but the variation is called Honed Edge, like, bro, I don't know. I think it's gonna be really cool, and yeah, we're gonna start pre-farming today. Now, what are we pre-farming? Nothing. Essentially, nothing. It's not that the materials that we need to farm aren't out yet or anything like that. It's just that I already have a lot of them. The physical chips we are going to need to farm a little bit of, okay? That first thing out of the way, I know you can tell that we're gonna have to farm some of that. And then these attack seals, oh, she's an attack character, by the way. We're gonna need to get some of those. I am considering pulling for her W engine, which we already have a decent start on as well, but that leaves her core skills and her boss materials. So you remember when I farmed all of these for, it was, I'm pretty sure supposed to be for either Minato or Lucia? Yeah, she needs these, and I already have them done. So am I gonna farm any more? Nah. And then for her core skill weekly boss material, she needs these, and I have a full 18 of them. So am I also gonna farm these? No. So that leaves us with getting some attack seals, some more physical chips, W engine materials, and we also don't need to worry about artifacts right now because she's getting her own new set, and that doesn't come out until the next patch. So we don't have a lot to do. This video is gonna be a little bit shorter than they usually are, but I guess I'm not gonna complain. With all being said, let's actually get to farming. I think we start off by getting a lot of these going. I've seen a lot of people hate on Yidhari's playstyle, and I don't get it, bro. She's so much fun. Oh shoot, I only thought those 3 runs were gonna be enough, but nope. Bad lapse in judgment. Let's go ahead and spend the rest of our battery on that again. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to do this again tomorrow. Well, as I always say, a start is a start. We getting somewhere at least. More. And I got one more just to be sure, because I don't remember how much we have. Yeah, we're good on that. I have a little bit too many of these, but it don't matter. There'll be another character someday. Now with that done, basically everything else is good except for these like physical chips maybe. I'm gonna condense these down real quick just so we can have a better idea of how much we have. For sure gonna need to get more of these purple ones. I think I'm gonna farm just a ton of them because usually with these Void Hunters you want to level up almost every single one of their skills just as high as you can. So yeah, we're gonna start this. Oh boy. Unfortunately, only just one run today because it's all I had left. We're gonna do more tomorrow. I realize it might be a good idea if I actually took a break from farming physical chips to farm up the W engine materials. Mostly because I only need to do like 2 runs at max, I'm pretty sure. That was fun. Back to physical chips. I've been kind of just mindlessly farming these throughout the week, and yeah, I think we're gonna have enough. If I need even more for whatever reason, then that shouldn't be hard. But as of today, the new live stream happened for 2.5, and bro, this is such a big patch. Like, it's almost just as big as 2.0 was. And one thing that live stream told me, I have to start pre-farming for Zhao. Now, when I heard that both Shunguang and Zhao were going to be in the same patch, I was a little bit upset. Simply just because ever since Zhao was, like, first, like, revealed, I wanted her. I thought she looked hilarious. But I kind of just accepted my fate. I was like, man, I've been pulling way too much. Probably shouldn't just go for Shunguang, but they're giving her out for free like they did with Harumasa. I genuinely am super happy about that. I gotta get to pre-farming as soon as I can. But then there's also other insane stuff that they announced, like multiplayer is finally gonna be a thing. A lot of characters are getting reworked, including Grace, which I'm very, very happy about that. I love her so much. A new 5-star picker is coming out, and one of them is going to be Jane. Now, I know one of the characters in the 5-star picker is actually Qingyi, which only character that I don't have. But, like, I already have a really good electric stunner. I don't need her. We definitely go into M202 Jane with this one. And then, probably the best thing that got announced in that whole live stream, bro. Jane is actually getting a skin. That is so surprising to me that they're giving her one, but at the same time, bro, like, she's my favorite character. I'm so excited. Okay, but in terms of the character that this video is about, well, at this current point in time, it looks like everything that I can get for her, I've gotten. And, yeah, I really want to start pre-farming for Zhao because that's, kind of important. So I will be back if there's new developments. I have like one last fill-in for y'all. So as of right now, there's about 4 or 5 days left until the new patch comes out, and I've got quite literally everything I can currently pre-farm for both Shunguang and Zhao. Only thing is that I don't have like a good artifact set yet for Zhao. I even got her a W engine. I heard that this one right here will be decent on her. It scales with HP. It's a defense one. I'm sure it'll work. Yeah, we got like 3 days left, so I guess I overestimated just a little tiny bit, but this is actually going to be the last day that I can play the game, simply just because I leave for my vacation in like a few hours, so I won't be able to play while I am gone. But it's fine, there's no events or anything like that. Like, there isn't even a new Shield defense refresh, and today is Friday. I guess they're changing up the schedule for the release of the character or something like that, which is really weird, and I kind of don't like it. Anyway, all that aside, I'm about to go on my vacation, so I will see you guys in like a few days. I am now back from my vacation, as you can tell, and as you can also tell by all of the exclamation points in the top right, it's time. Okay, first off, we have this, and like, this is important. Let's go ahead and claim this.
I'll prove your faith in me was worth it.
Yeah, definitely expect to see a lot of gameplay of Zhao in this video because, you know, she's kind of just the character that you've got to run. And this is the thing for the picker. I didn't log in day 1 of the new patch because I wasn't here. But yeah, there's something that we really got to get right now. Oh my god, dude. I can't wait any longer, bro. Please just give me it.
Care to guess what secrets this outfit hides?
Yeah. This is actually insane. Like, bro, look how much of her hips she's showing up. I gotta calm down. I gotta walk around with it first, bro. Like, oh my gosh, dude. She looks so good. They really knew what they was doing making her show off this much leg, bro. Goodness gracious. Wait, they added a new 5-star Sprout? What the heck is this? Man, why does getting the bang boos in this game have to be so easy? Anyways, we've got a lot to do because, oh man. We have to pull Shunguang, obviously. And then we also have to attempt to pull this. I'm not excited in any way, shape, or form. My luck in this game is obviously not good, as we have seen in the past few videos of mine. They gave her a crazy intro. Zhao's is pretty cool. Oh, so is this where you go to, like, buff the characters? I mean, like, 2 of these characters I use a lot, and then 2 of them I don't even own. Oh, I forgot to mention it, but yeah, the boss materials, both the Ascension materials and the Notorious Hunt materials, they weren't the right ones for Shunguang, and they've been doing that a lot recently. Go figure. We gotta farm a lot of it for both Zhao and Shunguang. So yeah, lots of grinding in this video again. No more delaying the inevitable. I guess we're just gonna have to start ripping poles. Can I please just get maybe a tiny bit lucky today? That's all I ask. Just a little bit of luck. Okay, well, nothing yet, but watch this early as we speak right now. Watch this early. Yeah, I'm lying. Oh my goodness. An extra vault? I guess. Wait, why am I pulling Seth so much? Like, is that not weird? Okay, we have reached soft pity. Could I please see some? No. Surely I get it now, yeah? Alright. Just what exactly do I lose the 50-50 to this time around? And...
Good day. Are you the new master?
well, it's Rena, I guess. It's not what I wanted, but... can I please get an early now? If I can't get the 50-50 win, can I just get an early then, please? Why do I even try with this game? Why do I even try to bargain with this game? They're gonna make me spend money every single time without fail. Okay, well, we're past soft pity, so that means we just only do single pulls.
Yes, Shunguang of Yunquai Summit, heeding your summons.
Why'd you make me go to the depths of hell? I genuinely only have like 2 pulls left. And guess what? I gotta get your freaking... whatever that is. Do I even try? Like, do I even dare? I got 2 10 pulls from all of my duplicate currency thing. I don't know. I have 70 and I'm on a 75-25. I don't see me getting fortunate. Wait, is that canon? It is canon. No, that's so good. I need duplicates of that. It's such a good Wenjin. We are at 50, which obviously is quite a ways to go before I reach soft pity. That's just unfortunate. I can't get lucky with this game ever.
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
You know what's wrong? My luck. Anyways, we do have a lot to do because I don't have any of the materials to level her up, and I don't have a Wenjin for her. I don't have artifacts for her. We got a ton to do. You know, I just got back from my vacation and I spent as much money as I already have. I really should not be spending anymore, but like, I have to. Oh wow, I got a lot of stuff from here. Okay. I'm kind of close to this, I guess. Oh boy, do I get anything in these next few polls? Probably not. 3 A's. And none of them are canon. Okay, whatever. Okay, well, I have 7 1 polls. Last poll, please. No. Spending money is so much fun, bro. Now, in terms of actually trying to get the character built in a timely fashion, I'm just gonna do that day by day. I will start by grinding out probably boss materials tomorrow morning so we can get her up to level 60 as fast as possible. Trust me, I have a ton of like polls saved up for the music store. We're gonna go crazy. And then I also believe we're gonna need to do that with Zhao as well. Well, everything. We're gonna be building 2 characters, but I don't know how much of the Zhao process I'm gonna build. We'll have to see. And that begins in the next clip. Before I begin farming this thing 12 times straight, I wanted to quickly show that apparently they got rid of like the housekeeping card things for the artifacts and instead changed it to ether batteries, as if I didn't have enough of these already. So I am definitely gonna use some of these because I don't need 45 of them on my account. Probably gonna be way more as time goes on. But before I begin farming the boss, I have to press my luck a little bit more with these 1 polls. Making me go to this high of pity should be a crime. Time to start doing this. Gotta do this 12 times like I said. Ether and physical. I'm pretty sure it wants you to use Shunguang, but I don't want to because she's level 1. So I'm just gonna use Yishuan.
Cycle of yin and yang. As decreed. Allow me.
Like a shadow!
Evil shall be purged.
That's not too annoying. I'm not necessarily looking forward to farming this a lot, but it's not terrible. Okay, 12 runs later and we have enough to get both her and Zhao up to 60. Montage. I just realized that those materials actually weren't needed for the level. I don't know why I'm such in a Genshin mind state right now. I haven't even begun recording another video for that game. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, both of them are at 60. We can probably get a couple of these done because of the materials that we farmed. There, that's better. And I guess we can do talents because of the fact that I've had all those chips farmed. So yeah, why not? Let's get these out of the way. Wow, okay, well this is gonna be nice. Starting with the auto attack. I think this is looking solid for now, but we got Miss Bunny to worry about now, so let's go ahead and crack away at these. What? Okay, well, I underestimated this a little bit. I'll start with the EX special. Skills are done on both characters. Fantastic. Also, I forgot to give Miss Bunny her W engine, which is right here. 4-piece Astral, 2-piece Yunque. Alright, I think that's what we're gonna try and do. I have seen stuff saying that Swing Jazz is like the best option, or at least one of them, and I have so many characters on Swing Jazz and not a whole lot of characters on Astral, so we're gonna go with Astral. And then obviously we gotta farm a completely new set for her. And then I'm pretty sure the 2-piece that people are going towards is crit rate. Oh, crit damage. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to see. Also, I forgot to switch to Shunguang to see. I mean, like, we've been able to walk around as her in the story, so I guess it's nothing too crazy. Nah, this is the real one. Oh my gosh, bro, she's so small. Her run animation. This just reminds me of the goofy run animations that they give all the short characters in Genshin. Bro, I love this. I like how she comes off as like super cute and stuff like that, but really she's like you don't want to cross her. She's kind of a badass. Regardless, now that we've got that done, we have to do a lot of farming on the Notorious Hunt boss, which I'm not looking forward to because this boss sucks, bro. I hate this boss so much. Oh my gosh, look at her walk. Bro, that's actually so funny. It's kind of distracting, I'm not gonna lie to you, because it's slow. Anyways, the Thrall. I hate this thing a lot, but we're going to have to farm this a whopping 18 times. I have the 3 free runs for the week, and then I have a ton of ether batteries, but honestly, I don't think I want to just use all of them off the bat. I don't mind going day by day for this. I know that the artifacts aren't going to take super long, so I'm not getting all of this done just today alone, but I am going to make an effort to start it. So I will show the claims as I usually do. I'm not showing any runs of this boss because this boss can burn. It's honestly not as annoying as it is when it's in Deadly Assault, because with this team that I used throughout it, you literally just melt him. Like, he doesn't even get to the annoying miasma phase. Anyways, with that, we can go ahead and get this up just one more. Still got a lot to go. All of my battery charge this week is going to be going towards that, so yeah, I'm gonna do more runs tomorrow. Morning, everybody. Happy New Year. It is now 2026, and a new year means new polls. Well, I guess a new month, huh? And also, when I logged in, they straight up gave me 1,000 gems, so you know exactly where all of that's going. That was almost hard pity, by the way. And I lose. Why does this happen to me? Well, we'll try and get the W engine somehow. Oh my gosh, I forgot this refresh too. Yo, this is actually huge. And because of that, we can actually upgrade it to E. We gotta do 2 runs just to get her up to F, and then we gotta worry about farming all 8 that we need for Zhao, or all 9. Man, I love walking around as Zhao because it's hilarious, but she is so slow compared to every other character. Now, we still got like 3 more of them, so I'm pretty sure we can use that on Zhao. Now we just gotta get a few more for her. It's like 7 of them, 6 of them. And the only thing that we have to worry about for Shunguang is just drives and a freaking Wenjin, which I don't want to think about that at the moment. Aw, man, I need 1 more. That's alright, I could spend a little bit more battery just to get it. Now we got Miss Bunny up to F. Both characters are now just discless, except for obviously YSG, which still doesn't have a Wenjin. I'm working on that. I believe we will begin working on the drive soon. It really shouldn't be too difficult, since when is getting gear in this game hard? It's time to do something hilarious. I came to a realization recently in terms of our situation. I'm not doing anything until I get this freaking Wenjin for YSG, and I actually have an idea on how to get it. So as of right now, I have like maybe 2 10 pulls, and I got all of that because I did the main story quest last night, and also did a little bit of exploration in the new Hollow area. Not all of it. Now, what exactly does that do for us? Because like that's nowhere near enough. If you were to take a look at this screen, you can notice that there's a bundle right here for $100. Now it looks ridiculous, but if I were to buy this right now, the way that it would benefit me would be absolutely insane. First off, you can tell that I haven't gotten the bonus for it since the refresh, so not only will I be getting the initial $100 of gems, but I'd also be getting another. So instead of it being $100, it's actually more like $200 worth of gems. And not only will that give us more than enough pulls to get the Wenjin, but I'd actually be able to get Shunguang's new outfit, which I was planning on getting anyways. And I would also get more of these points that you get by spending money, so I can actually make my way towards getting the Wenjin in the character. I didn't show it, but I actually had a little bit of these from some of the items that you can get. Like you can trade the W engine parts for these. Ended up buying Bernice's W engine, so I am gonna pick up an extra copy of Jane and her Wenjin because you guys know who I am. Like, let's be for real. So yeah, let me go ahead and swipe real quick. Now, how much exactly did that give? Oh, that gives us all of it, or almost all of it at least. I have to spend just like maybe a little bit more to get the last stuff, which I do want to get at some point. So now we have 2 of them. Let's do it. And then we have 5 of them now. I had an extra one, but I want to get an extra copy of Jane's. And before I actually do any pulls, let's
The
go ahead and buy
weather's nice
this.
today. Maybe we could catch a movie together.
I'll definitely use that at some point, but I don't think I'm going to use it right now because I haven't even done any gameplay with her. Now we gotta just start dumping all we got into this. There's a chance I could get it early. I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that at all because I would like to save some of these gems. No more talking. We gotta get into it. This right here is the last chance that we have of getting an early. Nah. Only 1 cannon out of all of that? Come on, bro. Do I go back to doing the 1 pulls? I will, but let me condense them real quick. Cue the 1 pull montage again. They still made me go to the depths of hell for this thing, bro. I will be honest, this is a really nice looking W engine. One thing about it though that's throwing me off is on this little thing right here, it says FN and all I can think of is the green FN picture. Alright, let's get this thing leveled up. I'm impatient. This thing needs to be ascended now. Whoa. Did an event just start? Why did my screen go black? Oh, wait, is this the multiplayer thing? Oh, wait, this is insane. I hope that's the multiplayer thing because I'm really looking forward to trying that. Not getting distracted anymore. Please take this. Okay, now we just gotta start doing gear. And honestly, there is no time for that than now. Now, briefly going over what we need for Miss Bunny here is just Astral. And you don't really want any other stat than just HP. I mean, crit is like pretty good. HP is literally the only thing that you want. And this is what I'm gonna use. Nothing too crazy. It'll get the job done for sure. I didn't really want to show too much of the in-depth process with Zhao because this is mostly about YSG, so I'll show like the full leveling up and farming and stuff like that for her. Whitewater Ballad is going to be the 4-piece that we are going to be running on YSG, and if you look at the description, it's just made for her. So I'm not sure how many of these 10 pulls I'm gonna need to do, and I kind of mentioned it earlier in the video, but we are going to be doing hopefully 2-piece crit damage. If we need to do crit rate, that's fine, but She has so much crit rate baked into her kit already. Let's do this. Well, golly. Got a few decent ones. A really good 2, but then a couple other usable ones. Couple 3s. Didn't get a single attack percent 6. I got a pretty promising looking 5-piece. And then we have a 4-piece that I really hope doesn't flop. You know what? Scratch that. I have this. This is perfect. And we're kind of just needing an attack percent piece here. We'll get it, but we gotta start leveling up some of these first, probably. And y'all know what we do around here. We full send. Nah. No. Well, I think this one's gonna have to do for now. I beg this one rolls well. Look, it's so promising. It did not roll well at all. That one's kind of better. No, hell no. Damn, look at this right here. You know what? I like that better. Oh, wow, it got crit rate. Okay, well, I'll roll with this one for now. Please, can this roll well? Hit crit damage just at least once. I'm not mad with this. All we really need is just an attack percent 6 on Whitewater Ballad.
This one's flavor.
Gross. Crit rate? Oh, whoa. Oh, okay, yeah, please. You see, that's not egregious. 205 crit. This ratio to me looks really good because remember she also has a ton of crit rate baked into her kit. I don't know if this is not enough crit damage. I guess I'll just have to learn over time. And then maybe there's a chance she can go up to 3k attack, but as of right now, I'm digging this. And now I want to say that she's pretty much done. It says fully equipped. All that's left is some testing, and I'm gonna get to that very soon. And before that, I kind of want to go over just a little bit on how she works. Well, first off, I'll tell you how Zhao works first, I guess. So basically with Zhao, you have a bar. Once that bar is full, you swap into her, and then she does this really cool attack. And you also enter the veil. When you're in the veil, you get the little bunny buff underneath your health bar. And basically, that buff, as far as I know, is just a lot of attack based off of Zhao's HP. She's pretty simple, and she's really good. She's also hilarious, which, you know, that is important. Now for YSG. Surprisingly, she is not as technical and complicated as you might expect her to be. First off, she has a bar, like a lot of characters, and what you want to do is you want to fill that up by accumulating all the points, and the way that you get all the points is you just attack either using the auto attack or using the skill. The skill is a cutscene. You can also get points by dodging, countering, all that fancy stuff. Once you do that enough, if you hold the auto attack, you'll enter the Enlightened state. And this is when all of her damage becomes the honed edge damage. There is another way to enter the Enlightened state, and that's by using the ult. Now, there's a ton of different combos that you can do once you're in Enlightened state, but if you're just like me and you don't want to play this game like you're playing freaking Tekken, what I like to do is I enter the Enlightened state, do a special, do a full auto attack string, and then ult. There are two different ults while you're in Enlightened state. One of them is based off of if you go into the Enlightened state through the points, and then the other is if you enter Enlightened state through the ult. And then also keep in mind, while you're in Enlightened state, if you use the ult, you will exit it as soon as it's done. So yeah, she's pretty simple, she's a lot of fun, and she's really strong. I had to wait until literally the next day after all of that to start doing the damage testing, but I think it's finally time. I want to do this. I've been saving this because I didn't want to fight it before I fought it in the story, because I thought it was going to be a spoiler. And before we actually do the test, let me run down the teams. I got to get all the boring stuff out the way. So what exactly does she want in a team? Well, in terms of the team synergy thing right here, you need to have a support or defense character with her. And obviously the best option for that overall is just going to be Zhao. She's kind of literally just made to be the support for YSG. Now, what exactly do you want in this last slot? Well, it's kind of flexible. Well, Astra probably wouldn't be a bad option. And then maybe even like Nicole if you don't have a whole lot on your account. But let me tell you this right now, okay? Having a stunner in this slot is going to be immense. And I say that because while you're in the enlightened state with Shunguang, the higher your stun multiplier is, or stun value is, I don't remember what it's called, you essentially just do more damage. And it's huge. It really is. So obviously the best option for that in terms of YSG is actually going to be Dylan, but I don't have her, so you guys already know who I'm going to use. Was there any surprise at all? Now, you actually do get the team synergy with Trigger and YSG, so it works out very, very well. And this Bang Boo is kind of broken. It's literally only meant to be played with YSG. Now, another team that I'm probably going to try when I do the testing against the new Shiyu defense thing, like I haven't finished that either. I gotta do that. I'm probably going to continue to use YSG and Zhao, but instead of Trigger, I'm actually going to use Seed. Using 2 attack characters with Seed is like obviously needed, and I feel like with YSG, it's gonna be kind of broken. I'm excited for that, but we're gonna try this out right now first. This run is probably going to be really sloppy because I haven't fought this boss other than the story, so I apologize for however many attempts it takes me.
Leave it to me. These are starting place. Give that to me. I'll be fine. Leave it to me. Sword follows my well and wins power in the heavens. The king means might. Rends the heavens.
Will reach its mark.
I'll be fine. The enemy looks pretty tough. I call this move Bunny Slide Combo. Fortified. Leave it to me. What's the heavens? Cover us. The line is drawn. Radiant cloud. Light brings the dawn. I'll be fine. Sword follows my well and wins power in the heavens. Radiant cloud. Listen, let this sword array. Send you away. I won't let you down.
Sustaining fire.
No more shadows. The enemy clutch closely. This is the real deal. Cut it open.
I'm gonna keep it a whole entire band with you. I wasn't even looking at the points that entire time, so the fact that I managed to get more than enough to complete that is fantastic. What were you even supposed to do? Yeah, the control skill, I really don't even know how to do, so I could have gotten more points from that, but breaking the miasmic shield, I did that a few times, so I guess I can see how I got a good amount of points from that. Now, this new Shiyu defense thing it's weird, but it's kind of cool. Like, I like it. It doesn't feel as slow slow, I guess, or just time consuming. But in terms of the one that I want to do, these two right here are weak to physical, but I did say that I wanted to use Seed, so this one right here, weak to both electric and physical. I feel like this is going to work out real well. I'm going to hope that this is the ordering for this team. If not, I'll switch it around. That team felt so clean. It works so well simply just because both Seed and YSG have skills that take a long time. So being able to press the skill on one of them and then instantly swap to the other while the animation is going is just so optimal. I mess with that. And that unfortunately brings us to the end of this video. Hey, good news though. I did start recording for the Columbina video this morning. So hopefully you're excited for that. There's like 10 days left and I'm just as broke in that game as I am in this one. Overall thoughts on YSG. I think she's great. I think she's nice in the story. I enjoy her in combat. Like, I'm glad she wasn't super intricate like a lot of characters recently. Like, genuinely, I'm very thankful for that. But let's be for real, this was Zhao's video. She was probably the best thing about this patch. I don't care if any of you guys say otherwise. And for the love of God, please stop calling her a labubu.